This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon versus Legend. Join us as we take a deep dive into the lore of the Star Wars universe.
Hello and welcome to the Holocron Histories podcast, where we talk about Star Wars canon versus legends. I'm one of your hosts, Austin, also known as Teacup.
And I am your other host, Ben of Temeria.
And we are here to talk about droids, specifically those companies which manufacture droids, which the jury is still out on whether they pay their workers a livable wage or not.
Yeah, it is. Who knows? Because it's the galaxy. Times are tough, especially when you're constantly in conflict with other powers in the universe. So who knows if they get paid well or not? I mean, if it's a corporation, which these all are, probably not.
Well, we don't get a lot of structure on what the Galactic Society is like. Like, we don't know if there are there unions? Are there other things like that? We don't. We have the Techno Union.
True.
But is that a thing? But are these are like government entities though? Like the Trade Federation is a government entity.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know. This is the one thing we don't get in Star Wars is actual deep policy stuff with companies.
No, what we need to do. Okay, those of you who listen to this show, because I would be dying to know this. If any of you are like macroeconomics experts and you love Star Wars, and you want to come on and talk about the economics of Star Wars, I would love to know. Because sometimes the math doesn't math. Are Republic credits an official currency? Do they manage like a currency? Is it actual credit? So it's not real money? What is happening?
Yeah, I would like to know this too. Yeah, we don't really get a whole lot of this. I mean, I have a bunch of currency in my Canto safe over here on my floor, but is it any good? I don't know.
Yeah, and if the Jedi are an arm of the Senate, does that mean that they're funded by Galactic Republic taxes?
Ooh, interesting. See, this is getting real in depth with numbers here.
Exactly. George, I need the answer.
George Lucas.
George.
If you guys somehow listen to this show, email us, let us know, get on the show with us, because that would be epic.
Yes. Let us know.
But before we do dive into today's droid manufacturer, there is a few news things that just happened today as we're recording this on the 19th. First off, we did get the first trailer of Star Wars Acolyte, which is going to be the new Disney Plus TV series premiering on June 4th. It's going to be a 2-episode premiere that we know of. Don't know how many episodes there are. I'm assuming probably between 8 to 10, which is typically what they have. Hour-long
8 to 10 at 30 minutes. No, 30 minutes. Everything's 30 minutes.
I hate that so much.
As much as I do not like this show, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it is. It's just not for me. The live action Avatar show is running at 45 minutes per episode or 50 minutes per episode, and it is a good amount of time. Like, we will sit through these. Don't make me wait a week for 8. Don't let me spend almost 2 months of my life for 4 hours of content.
Right. Yeah, but anyway, we did get the trailer. It looks awesome. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is going to be the first live-action appearance of a lot of High Republic stuff, because that is where it's set in the era of Star Wars. It's well before the Galactic Republic, which is where we have the Clone Wars and all that. Well before that, hundreds of years, so we'll get brand new characters we get from the novels of the High Republic. And we get the more of the mysteries behind the Jedi and the Sith, supposedly, in the show. The showrunner has said that there's going to be a lot of mystery and a lot of things uncovered that people wouldn't expect from the Jedi and the Sith, which I'm super excited to see. And it's also, the showrunner did confirm, it's a possible, if the show hits off really well, which I'm assuming it probably will, possibly have more than one season.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So, I'm excited, mainly because one of my favorite characters in the High Republic novels is going to be in the show. Her name is Vanessa Rowe, and her lightsaber, she actually configured it into a light whip, which is epic and very, very volatile and dangerous. And also, besides the High Republic Acolyte show, we did the KOTOR remake, supposedly, is still in the works. For everybody who's been waiting on that news for a while, the company and developer that is developing the remake, Saber Interactive, actually just went private. So hopefully we will actually get better content and much, hopefully, streamlined news about it in the future, hopefully in the next year or so. Still early development as far as we know. So,
right.
But that's all the Star Wars news that we got, and besides the Classic Edition Battlefront stuff that happened. But anyway. But yeah, let's get right into our topic for today, which is Cybot Galactica, which is the second, which is the one of the two largest droid manufacturing companies in the galaxy, other being Industrial Automaton, which we covered last week.
Mm.
So getting right into their history, this is also Legends history. So Cybot Galactica dominated the market in non-military droids, specifically protocol droids. The company was headquartered in ETA 4 in the corporate sector, excelled in marketing the design, but was also known to have expensive products. However, the wide-ranging service and support Cybot Galactica made up for this. So almost all major and minor Republic and Imperial worlds have at least one Cybot sales and service center. Because how common their products and services were, mechanics had a comparatively easy time repairing and modifying Cybot droids. Like other droid manufacturers, Cybot Galactica utilized the expansive production facilities on Telti as well as the one on the planet of Alpha for their protocol division. So, yeah, this is going to be like last week. Was all mainly about astromechs, and Industrial Automaton made all the astromech stuff. This week's is Cybot Galactica, which is all the protocol droids, which is the other half of droids that we mainly see in the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
So Cybot Galactica had a major force in the galactic history, had a powerful influence in the core worlds and corporate sector. The corporation was known for a wide range of droid models, ranging from the simple labor droids to advanced security models. They were also produced computer equipment and electronics. C-3PO was built by Anakin Skywalker out of the parts scrapped by Cybot Galactica droids in one of Watto's junk piles. A similar protocol droid, C-3PX, was modified by Darth Maul to serve as an assassin droid. During the Galactic Civil War, Cybot Galactica collaborated with the Quate Drive Yards to make an all-terrain exploration droid. And that is literally all we have in Legends. Legends is not a whole lot, surprisingly. They actually have a bit more info in Legends, or canon.
Yeah, but we know things that, like, we don't know anything about the droids in Legends, but we know that, like, Kita Mundi is part of some race that's going extinct, so he gets to go have some fun because he has a responsibility to continue his species.
Right, that's true. But so C-3PO was created out of Cybot parts, which makes sense because being a protocol droid and everything that C-3PO is. But interesting enough, C-3PX was modified by Darth Maul as an assassin droid. Which is literally, if you look up a picture of C-3PX, it literally looks like C-3PO, but just with a bunch of weapons.
Oh my god, I have to go look it up now. Where is that?
So, yeah, it's interesting. He has like a freaking blaster rifle on his back, grenadier around his waist. It's freaking hysterical.
Yeah, like, why is he not just... I don't understand. Just why would he use other, like, why not use the IG series? Why not use...
or an HK or something that's literally specified as an assassin droid. Why would you use a protocol droid when their limbs aren't meant for, at least during the Galactic Republic and the Galactic Empire era, protocol droids' limbs aren't meant for a lot of movement.
I know. Like, have you seen C-3PO with his arms? Like,
yeah,
his arms, he can only go like this.
Yeah.
Why? How is this effective?
It's not. Compared to, like, if you go and look and go play like Star Wars: The Old Republic or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, they have protocol droids that can use weapons because they have free motion of their arms and legs, compared to the protocol droids that we get in the Galactic Republic era, which barely have any movement whatsoever because they specifically created a line of assassin droids or combat droids.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what we have in Legends. So moving right along, we do have canon. So Cybot Galactica was a droid manufacturing company and most notably produced the C-3PO protocol droids on the factory world of Alpha. The famous protocol unit C-3PO was built by Anakin Skywalker out of scrap parts from the Cybot Galactica droids, collected in a junk pile in Tatooine. Cybot Galactica also manufactures several medical droids, such as the R2R series and the AZ series, as well as the analysis droids as the JN66 and the SP4.
AZ.
And AZ is I forget where you see this droid.
He's the droid who helps
Cad
Fives.
Doesn't Cad Bane have one?
He does have one, but he also, there is one that helps Fives on Camino.
Yeah.
And then he's prominent in the Bad Batch as well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And the JN-66 is an analysis droid that is in Attack of the Clones in the Jedi Temple. And SP4 is another analysis drone that we see also in Attack of the Clones. So, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cybot Galactica was one of the biggest droid manufacturers in the galaxy, along with Industrial Automaton. It became extremely successful after its introduction of the 3PO series of protocol droids, which revolutionized galactic affairs with the Tranlang 3 communication module, which made them fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, including speech and vocalization. That is a lot.
We all know that he had the communication.
Oh, yeah. But, like, still, 6 million forms of communication in the galaxy. That's insane.
He's 3PO.
True.
Human cyborg relations.
True that. We'll never forget that. And then operating from the factory planet of Alpha, where 3PO units were constructed, Cybot Galactica went into the design of various droids to aid the Galactic Republic in the war effort, including the IM-6 battlefield medical droid and the IW-35 or 37 pincer loader droid used by the Jedi Order's ETA-2's Actus class interceptors. After the formation of the Galactic Empire, CG continued designing a variety of droids for them, including the AC-1 series surveillance droid and the WSW Mark III Harrier combat remote. So yeah, they went into doing a lot more even with the Empire. In the
I'm really laughing because the acronym CG, I'm so used to that being
card game,
meaning capital. No, capital.
Oh, okay.
Capital Games, which is the gaming people that utilize that make Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Oh, yeah. That's fair too.
Yes. We refer to them as CG, and we do not say good things about them.
That's fair. So, on to their products. So, we obviously have protocol droids. So, Cybot Galactica's oldest and most famous product was protocol droids, which they pioneered with the TC series, introduced in the galactic market before 32 BBY. These function as assistants and butlers to high-ranking officials, including the Trade Federation Viceroy Newt Gunray, whose personal assistant TC-14 was a such model. So this is the TC-14, I'm assuming is the protocol droid that we see right at the get-go. Yep. In Phantom Menace that, direct Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan to the quote-unquote conference room before they get gassed. Or try to get gassed.
There's also one, I don't remember if it's a TC, but there is a silver, like, C-3PO looking droid that's in the very beginning of A New Hope.
Oh, that is true. That is very true. CG perfected the design with the 3PO series, which had the same overall appearance, but featured one of the most capable communication modules ever constructed, the Tranlang 3. 3PO droids also had more personality than the TC counterparts, being pleasant, if occasionally tiresome, companions to their masters. I wonder where the tiresome part comes from.
Nah.
Who would have thought? And then ultimately, despite Industrial Automaton and Arachid Industries' attempts to corner them by introducing specialized models such as the BD-10 series BD-10 series Astray support droid and the RA-7 protocol droid, Cybot Galactica dominated the protocol droid market in the galaxy. So, yeah, they still the RA-7s are the really weird looking they're essentially on the Death Star. Those droids that we see, those protocol droids on the Death Star, those are the RA-7 protocol droids.
Right.
And then next we have medical droids. So, despite being primarily known as the protocol droid manufacturer, Cybot Galactica also pioneered the field of medical droids. Their products include the AZ series surgical assistant droid, which was used in the emergency response medtech in the Galactic Republic's Camino military facilities. These droids boosted the pleasant, curious attitude of most CG products and had a variety of useful tools such as the fusion cutters and anesthesia inducers for operations, scomp-links for computer navigation, and the option to transform into a repulsor craft for quick transportation. So, if you need help, get one of these droids, because they can basically do it all.
Yeah. Where can I get one?
Like a repulsor craft? That's great. Because that will definitely help you move around if you need help. Another medical droid model manufactured by CG was used in the Grand Army of the Republic was the IM-6 battlefield medical droid, which was among the standard emergency equipment carried by low-altitude assault transports and all-terrain tactical enforcers to attend to combat-caused injuries. So the LAAT and the ATTE. So. And then finally, CG manufactured 2R series medical droid. The particular unit proved to be a failure, leading CG to reuse most of the parts for its significantly more successful RH series research droid to use the bulk by the Alliance that they restored to the Republic. So, and that's medical droids, which is very interesting, and definitely need to get one of those. Which one was it? The ones that have the repulsor craft. I need to get one of those. Just.
I think the AZ serial surgical droids. Those are the ones we were talking about.
Yeah. I need to get one of those. I just need to get a life-size like astromech. That's what I want. That's what I really want.
Yeah.
But, we're not there yet in technology.
Maybe one day.
We're close. We're almost to mobile suits, so who knows?
Maybe.
But at this point, let's take a quick mid-break.
All right.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Yes, but anyway, welcome to the middle of the show where we take time to thank our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to support us on patreon.com, you can go to patreon.com/holocronhistories and support us there. You can support us at any tiers, but if you support us at our $20 tier a month, you can join us on a future episode. Join us on our monthly patron chats, which our next one is coming up next week. And so, right? Yes.
Yes, next week. Yep.
Yes. And so we can come and join and hang out with us. You can do that. Other than that, you can leave us ratings and reviews on Apple or Spotify. If you leave us a review with 5 stars and some kind words, we'll read it out on a future episode of the show. Which, Ben, do we have a review to read today?
We do. We have an updated review by Pitham F. Wingfeather. And down is like, hello there, Ben of Onderon, the human droid repairer, and take up the Hut of Nalhada, who sells Meruans. I have one question, unlike my thesis of Star Wars above. One, where or what is Temeria? Also, do a fake sponsor like right after you read this. Do it. Oh gosh. That's a good question. Where is Temeria? Well, if you know me, I'm a huge fan of The Witcher, and Temeria is in another world on the continent where I am around slaying monsters of all kinds. That's what that is for. As far as a fake advertisement, I will do that after we get through our normal mid-break stuff.
Fake advertisement. All right. So, thank you so much for the review and comments. I will be the hut that sells Melurons. That will be the core of my hut criminal empire. Will be Meluron fruit. Look, I'm just saying, Jabba the Hutt stole Melurons with Zeb and Rebels.
Right? I know. How did he do that?
I know. Jabba the Hutt was there. If you don't get that joke, you should definitely watch Rebels.
Yes, definitely watch Rebels.
But other than that, you can come hang out with us on Discord, in Ben's Discord, the Ben and Friends Podcasting, or in the Cups Discord, the Cups Podcasting, and more. Come and hang out with us. We are probably looking maybe to do some online Battlefront Classic Collection, maybe, if it works.
Yeah.
I still have not gotten a game to load.
Oh.
So...
Oh, no.
Not an online game. I can do everything else. I can play instant action. I can do Galactic Conquest. Everything else. I've already beaten the Battlefront 2 campaign. Do it all. But I can't get online to load.
Oh. Well.
I don't think it's actually a problem. I think it's a problem of no one's playing online.
Oh, because of the mishap. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did get a game to load on something, but it was so laggy. I don't know what was happening. I was doing something wrong. But yeah, but if we do that, we'll notify on the Discords. That's where we'll meet up to try to do something. If we do anything.
Yep.
Because who knows what's going to happen.
Right. Especially with the
And then, I mean, there are still bugs in the KOTOR remakes that still have not, that are fixes incoming. So,
right.
Who knows? And then lastly, check us out live on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/Ben of Temeria. And that's all I got for the middle of the show. So let's get back to it so we can hear this ad.
Wait, am I doing the ad?
During the mid-break or after the mid-break?
I thought you said when we were done with the mid-break. You said when we were done with the mid-break.
Oh, yeah, like right now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by the Zerka Corporation. All hail the Sith. There you go.
I think this should be sponsored by oh no, wait, hold on. I was trying to think. There used to be a game that always had a corporate sponsor for everything.
Was there? Oh, I think you're right. Oh god.
Oh wait, no. Is it Hyperion or is it
that sounds familiar.
It's in Borderlands series.
Yeah, I think this is Hyperion.
Yeah. Your death has been sponsored by Hyperion.
Right. But with that being said, let's get back into more droids.
This episode is brought to you by Adobe Firefly, the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video generation. Built for today's creative process, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, and the timelines? Woo, yeah, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Learn more at adobe.com/firefly.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
All right, we're back, and now we have labor and worker droids. The droids that are taking everyone's jobs. So, apart from their more intelligent droid models, Cybot Galactica also specialized in the manufacture of labor droids, autonomous drones that worked in jobs requiring manual labor on military and civilian industries. In particular, the CLL series saw great use of the GAR during the Clone Wars. With the CLL-M2 binary loader lifter model being used in military with naval facilities to load cargo in the vehicles and transport starships, while the IW-37 pincer loader was used to load a more sensitive cargo in tight spaces, including Jedi officers' ETA-class starfighters. Which, those starfighters are they're sensitive, because one shot can easily take them down if it's strong enough. And that's why you need a Jedi to fly it.
Yep.
And then Dr. Sionvel Ball also modified some CLL units to study Xylo Beast in its containment in Coruscant. Later, CG began manufacturing the WED Treadwell repair droids, a more specialized maintenance droid to repair the turrets and combat units of the Galactic Empire. I'm trying to remember what the Xylo Beast was.
Oh, that's the big monster that is in Clone Wars that can resist lightsabers.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. And then
Man, you need to rewatch Clone Wars.
I do. I really do. And then for the private sector, CG manufactured PK and SE-2 worker droids. For the former, seen use the Trade Federation's Lucas Hauler class LH-3210 cargo freighters, and later having most support and repair tasks of the Confederacy of Independent Systems droid armies regulated to them. The SE-2, on the other hand, saw more use in the remote settlements, were to used more or less general service droid, earning the nickname Farm Droid. So this droid goes from working for the CIS, and then it goes all the way down to Farm Droid. Dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Then we have analysis droids. So one of the Cybot Galactica's more clandestine sectors of operation was the production analysis droids. Exotic units specialized in analyzing objects and artifacts and tracing them back to the owner or manufacturer. These droids proved to be very popular with law enforcement and military organizations such as the Coruscant Security Force and even the Jedi Order, the latter of which used both SP-4 and the JN-66 analysis droids in its analyst rooms. The Order even modified several of the SP-4 units to SP-4 ISC to assist Jedi investigators on their cases due to the dark side of the Force, clouding their precedent senses. One of these modified droids, Russo ISC, helped Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker and his Padawan Ahsoka Tano with finding the perpetrator of the bombing of the Jedi Temple hangar in 19 BBY. Yep. And these analysis droids kind of look like joy pit droids, but their head has two eyes, kind of a thing. So that's what the ISC, like the Russo one, it looks like anyway. And then with combat droids, following the formation of the Galactic Empire, Cybot Galactica continued manufacturing military droids for the new government, including the AC-1 series surveillance droid, an intelligent spy droid programmed to report directly to the Imperial officers, and the WSW Mark III Harrier combat remote, which was equipped with twin repeating blasters and could be extremely deadly when deployed in large numbers. And I'm trying to see... Okay, there's no... I was seeing if they had any photos of these, and they do not. Oh, darn. And then unofficial variants. So due to Cybot Galactica's prominence in the galactic droid market, and a number of custom units were built based on their designs. Most notable with these was 0-0-0 result in the combination of the 000 protocol personality matrix and the 3PO series model's chassis. When the combination was correctly executed and the matrix was bonded with the host body, it's modified the droid's hardware to include deadly weapons, including subdeural electric pulses in the palms and a photon charge in the chest, turning it into a sadistic assassin droid. 0-0-0 had multiple incarnations throughout the years, taking the control of various droids' bodies and wreaking havoc from the Old Republic to the Imperial era. And 0-0-000, commonly known, is a protocol droid that looks like C-3PO, but is in all black with red eyes, and was awoken by Dr. Alpha in the Sith Lord Darth Vader. So, there you have that. So, Vader had his protocol droid, but also an assassin droid in one combination.
That's nice of him.
Right? He just missed C-3PO so bad that he just needed a shiny, newer version of him that matched him in his color scheme.
So you can see all those in the Dr. Aphra comics, I believe is where those come from.
I believe so, yes. Yep. Comes from the Dr. Aphra comics. And then we actually have a little bit about their business model, surprisingly. So, Cybot Galactica acted both as a manufacturer and distributor of its droid models. For example, the 3PO series was available for purchase directly from the firm, but CG also directly ready for assemble kits for hobbyists who wanted to build their own droid at home or further customize it, leading to many parts being reusable. This particular trait of Cybot Galactica's products allowed young Anakin Skywalker to assemble a complete and fully functional 3PO C-3PO from spare parts of several CG droids lying around in the junk pile in Tatooine.
Oh, so that's how he did it.
Yep, that's how Anakin built himself a protocol droid that knows 6 million languages and all that fun stuff and thinks he's a know-it-all.
I mean, he is a know-it-all.
He is a know-it-all, that's true. But let's be honest. R2 can be a little bit smarter than he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's what we have on Cybot Galactica.
All right. Well, thanks so much for bringing all this in there. Droid manufacturers, they're interesting.
Oh, yes.
There are more than these two, but these are the main ones.
These are the main ones, yes. You have the droid manufacturers that make the HK IG series, but there's not like a whole lot of information on them. I tried looking them up. There's not really a whole lot. But after next week's patron chat, we're going to be going into a little bit more of other corporations in the galaxy, such as some that we might see in Knights of the Old Republic, because they're very prominent. Even in today. Because there's Zerka and what was the other one? There was two. Zerka was the main one. There was another one. I think it started with an E.
The Exchange?
The Exchange. Thank you. Yeah.
They're not real. They're a crime syndicate.
Oh, that's right. They have a storefront that you go to in KOTOR 2.
Not really.
It's on the upper floors of the Tilo station.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because it's right down, like it's on the opposite end of from where Zerka's at, where the Athorian embassy.
Yeah, that's true.
So, who knows? We might dive into those, but Zerka for sure, because they are prominent and heavily in Legends and in canon.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll probably be a 2-part. But anyway, that's all I got.
Well, thank you all for listening to the Holocron Histories podcast. We'll see you next time.
And may the Force be with you. Thank you for listening to Holocron Histories, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, and even at the Cups Podcast and More Discord. You can find us on Twitter at SWHoloHistories, and even email us at holocronhistories@gmail.com.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Shop up to 40% off with minimum purchase and a free professional measure right now at Blinds.com. Plus, pay at your own pace starting at 0% APR with Affirm. Terms apply.